I'm in the weekly time frame, and I just want to analyze gold real quick because today is Monday, guys, and just going to see what price has in store for us, and of course react to what we will be seeing. Remember, we only trade to what we see, not what we think, right? So that's the last high and that is the last low. So basically this is what I see of the weekly time frame on gold trade. So real quick, I think I'm just going to hit the daily time frame and understand what price is doing around here. Why? Because if we get a bearish pattern, then we should be looking for sale, and if we get bullish properties, we should continue looking for more buys on gold, right? So this is it. Now I've seen that gold touched this last high right here, that was last week on Friday. Then we see kind of the market respected that and closed, of course, the week, right? But then we still see bulls still had that momentum coming in right there. Right now, if we look at this type of play that the gold did give us, kind of the market is telling us that there might possible selling pressure. Who knows, we might see gold doing that before maybe closing all the way up. That is one scenario. At the same time, if we talk about trend lines, let's just do this just a minute. Let me remove this. If we talk about trend line, we might have this right there, touch and touch and touch, something like this. And at the same time, we might have another trend line, maybe from this level or even that level, something like this. So gold might be printing an expanding channel, right? So if that's the case, I think we just need to remove this, right? Remember the highs and the lows, that was based on supply and demand, right? But now when we talk about trend, we've seen we have a touch, so we still have that possibility that gold might continue pushing all the way up to give us this that touch. That is if I do extend this right there. So we might anticipate, or we might see gold cruising right there before coming back for a pullback. You understand? So all we need to do is go to the H4 and understand what price will be doing around this level right there. If we see bearish momentum, then that might be a sign that it wants to drop, but then on a long term, on a short term. But then if we see bullish momentum, then that means gold will probably want to go to the top, right? But then before that, let's just take it back to the daily time frame. I need to do something right here. Now look over here, I see a high, low, high, low. So talking about that, I think we should just have our trend line passing from the last two lows and have that. And I'll go to the H4 real quick right there, and of course try to adjust my levels. I think I should have this right here, and have this right here. So that makes sense. Now if you talk about order blocks, liquidity zones, those who trade SMC, I should mark out that level right there. And now all I need to see is how gold is going to play around this level, right? If I see gold giving me bullish momentum, I will look for my buys right there. Then of course my stop probably will be below that level if I get a good one. Of course 1:3, whichever amount is favorable, right? Now at the same time, if I see gold hitting this level, probably breaking, then giving us maybe a pullback, then that will be a sign that she wants to continue dropping, right? So this is a very crucial zone that I think I should watch out and understand how she's reacting around that level. So with that, I think I should have it on my A+ too. Once again, let me just add it to my A+ setups. Have it, oh, right there, she's there. Where are you? Progress, oh yeah, let's just have it right there. Good. Now there was something also on GBPUSD that I saw on Friday, so let me click that real quick and take it back to the weekly time frame real quick. Correct. Now what we see of this weekly time frame is GBP. Let me just see if I yeah, I have some drawings, so let me remove that. Now, marking out the last highs and the last lows, we anticipate we had this level right there. We also had a level right there. So to me, I've seen that GBP USD has already hit that level. Now, if we look at what price did last week, we had an engulfing candlestick. The market really gave us an amazing push or an impulse phase right here. This is a very good engulfing candlestick. That's like a Marubozu candlestick. Now, those are just amazing signs that, you know, GBP USD might want to reverse, but then at the same time, we should have this level in mind, right? Because why? If this market really wants to go up, probably she might hit that level target, pull back before maybe hitting those highs. But then that will be in a long-term perspective. Now then, if you go to the daily time frame, we need to understand what that engulfing candlestick we saw on the week did form. Correct. Now, of the weekly time frame, yeah, we had last daily low high, sorry, right here we had that. Of course, I guess you can see that we had that. Then I think yeah, I see price did break out, gave an impulse phase right here, correction, then impulse phase. So probably right now I think GBPUSD might want to give us a correction phase probably before we touch that high, right? But then now, one thing about GBPUSD, she has been in a downtrend. So even if price gives us a confirmation, yes, I see it's giving us bullish confirmations. So the problem is we're still in a downtrend. So taking a buy, of course, on GBPUSD probably is a risky thing, right? But if price gives us a confirmation that we are going to the top, then guess what? We're just going to react to what price is telling us, right? So now all I see is this level right here, marking that level, and of course this high too. So the reason why I'm marking out those levels is just because I want to see how price might react around those levels. If I see price giving me a bullish entry property right here, I will take my buy. And of course, if she continues dropping, let's just say she continues dropping, then I should look at how she's going to be around that level. Once I get my buy confirmation, taking it back, or maybe that as the first target, and maybe see GBPUSD hitting those highs, right? But for now, I think I'm seeing buys, unless, let's just see, this is it, unless I see GBPUSD breaking out of this channel, this trend, because we had a high low right there. So she might, like this, yeah, it makes sense, guys, because if you look at this right here, let's just have this right here, then try to adjust this right here, right? Now remember, I've said I'll need to see what she's be doing, she will be doing right here. If she continues dropping, then this should be my target. That means I still anticipate she might drop, touch this trend line, then we see maybe on the third touch how she's going to react around that level. Then now, boom, I think, in fact, I think this should be the best place to look for buys. Let me see how many pips on that drop expect. Yeah, I think let me just set my alert right here, right there. Then I see, yeah, but sometimes she might not just drop right all the way down. She might try to play hard to go up, comes down, go up, and now, yeah, then we see GBPUSD maybe touching that level right there. In fact, I think that makes sense. That makes sense, you know, maybe have it right there, then look for my buy properties right here. So if she does this, continues dropping, reacts around that level, then that tells me that she's going back to test this level or grab liquidity, who knows. So this is the best place to look for my buy entry position, right? So I think I should add this also to my A plus, though like I said before, GBPUSD is still in a downtrend, but remember, we react to what price is telling us. If price is telling us that, yo, I need to go up, then we should be going up. Yo, I need to go down, we should be going down. We should be looking for sale, right? So guys, check out my Telegram link in the description box below, and adios mi amigos, peace.